Hello friends, I am Neeraj. Welcome to the new episode of Fullstack Web Development using ReactJs and Go Fiber. In this session, I am going to work on this delete functionality. And the idea would be that when user clicks on this trash icon, so we will ask the user to confirm about this deletion. Reason being, deletion is a very critical operation, and one needs to be very much sure before deleting an object from a record from the database. So we need to also follow the best practices. Okay. And after deletion, so we will complete our this CRUD operation on this blog project. So let's dive into VS Code. And here, first of all, so we will need to create an new component, and we will add that route in our routing table. So I'll create a new file. So we will name it delete.js, and I'll go with a arrow function. So like this, and we will have, first we will need to add several stuff. So that is why, so we are going this way, and also make it, first of all, so we will need to use container, and we will start a, or maybe we will start directly, we will start a h1 tag, or better to have a row actually. And inside this row, so we will have this h1 tag, and we will say, we will ask for to confirm the user. So we will say, are you sure to delete this record? And we will have a button, so don't worry. So very shortly we are going to see that. And we will incorporate this in our routing table. So we will say delete, and the component would be delete like this, and we will activate this this link tag like this. So we will go with a backtick because we need to pass on the ID as well. So we'll say delete, and we will simply pass the record.id, right? So let's see what happens. So for example, so yes, sir, so our component is loading. So there is a typo, so we'll fix that very shortly. And also, so I am going to create a column of access. So it would cover the full grid, and here we will have a button, and or maybe so yes, but so button would be fine. So button, and we will have a class name, let's say btn danger, and it would be, let's say, proceed. Okay, so also, so I'm going to give it some py so that it would vertically, so it will have some margin, and also add some my as well. So actually, so no, actually we need to provide the padding over here, py5, and this I'm going to give a padding of 2 should be fine enough, so that it could look a little older. And margin 2, margin, vertical margin. So okay, so this way, so we are we are getting this message, this button, and our idea is whenever user clicks on it, So then only we will record this this record from database. Okay. So let's work on that. And before doing that, so we will do the prerequisites. So first of all, so we will need to extract the ID from the routing. So we will start with the params. So we will need to use the use params hook. So using use params, so we will get the ID, and we will need to create a handle. So let's say we will create a function. So that would be an arrow function. And this arrow function, when we will assign a on click handler here. So on click. And when the user clicks on this button, then only we will trigger the handle delete. So let's say we will call it handle delete. So we are not going to give the parenthesis because we don't want to invoke this function immediately. So, and here we will work on it. So just to make sure, so we can have a console log here. So let's say inside, or make it, let's say inside handle delete. And I'll open the console log. So when user clicks on it, so our functionality is working fine. Okay, so now we have to delete it. So in order to delete it, so we have already got this ID as well. We will get the ID as well. So we will initiate a try catch block, and also this should run in a async mode. Async. Because we have to initiate the API call, and our API URL would be, we will copy it because we have used it many places. So we will copy this API URL, and we will say const response equal axios dot, because we have to initiate the delete method, and we will pass on the API URL. And this would return a promise. So we will have to use the await keyword for sure. And we will check if the response dot status equals 200. Then only we will navigate this user from this delete to our home page and with a message. And if there is any error, so we will say console.log, and we will log this error. Fine. And so also we will need to, because we have to navigate from this component to other. So we will create this navigate object as well. Use navigate. And using this use navigate, so we will very simply navigate the user to our home route, and we will pass on this very this temporary message, a flash kind of thing, and we will say record deleted successfully. Okay, so let's check it. So everything looks fine, and it should work. So let me also comment this, and we will check it. So I will clear everything. So when user clicks on it, so looks like our record got deleted. Because we can also check once again. So so let's say I'm going to delete this record ID having 9. So we'll proceed. So yes, so our application is working fine. So our whole CRUD operation has been achieved successfully. So we have completed all the stuffs. So we have seen how we can list the blog records from the database. So we can read a specific blog post, we can edit a blog, and we can add a new record, and we can delete it. And that's all for this session. So if you have anything to say or any doubt, anything, just anything, so please do let me know in the comment section. And yes, I previous few sessions sections. So I have got some feedbacks about how we can upload a file. So definitely yes. So I will do that. But in order to do that, so we have to make some changes in our API site as well. So that is why I didn't took that up at this very point of time. But definitely in coming sessions, so we will rework on this edit form to have a file uploading functionality as well. So don't worry about that. Okay. So that's all for this session, and I'll see you in some other session. Till then, take care and happy coding.